Sagittarius, what's up? Welcome to your reading. We're going to quickly check in what is going on with you around this time. Also, their current feelings, their intentions, and what the outcome will be. All right, let's start. We have the Strength card. Beautiful energy coming through for you. The Nine of Wands, very telling. And then we have the King of Swords in the reverse. So it looks to me that you are definitely holding your ground in regards to either a lie or a deception that has been taking place in your life. You are standing strong in yourself. You're defending your boundaries and protecting yourself with a lot of grace, Sagittarius. And the King of Swords in the reverse is showing me that you've cut off people that have been manipulative, that have been controlling, and that have been lying to you. And you do not even think about letting those people into your life again. Like there is this high boundary and a very strong stand is what I'm getting here. Okay. Let's see the person that you are dealing with, Sagittarius. What's going on for the person that you are dealing with? Definitely you cut someone off here. That's for sure. Okay. So it feels to me that you've made something very clear to this person, and with the Hermit and the Four of Swords, your person is actually going inward and thinking about their actions, thinking about what they have said, and trying to find some sort of wisdom in your behavior or whatever you've been communicating to them. Okay, you could be dealing with a Virgo, by the way, as well. And I do feel like this person is not done talking to you. Like there is something that they want to say, they want to come forward, have some sort of mutual agreement is what I'm picking up on here. But this person is thinking before they acting. Okay, like they are trying to find the best way to communicate with you or to fix some sort of misunderstanding, because the way that you are right now, you get the King of Swords in the reverse, which is like very cutting, very cold, cruel type of energy. You've been seeing something that you absolutely did not like, but rather than speaking up about it, this time you choose to take a step back. This time you choose to, stand your ground without speaking, because the Strength card to me is like biting your tongue on a situation, not constantly wanting to be that Sagittarius that speaks up about things. This time you're just like, okay, I've seen it and I'm taking my step back here. And with that energy, with you cutting them off, they know that you've seen something or that you've heard something that didn't really, that really crossed your boundaries here. But they're not done talking. Eight of Wands to the Knight of Pentacles. This person is slow at moving forward right now in regards to communication, because they know that whatever they will say, it could be taken in the wrong way. Okay, so there is a standstill here. Could be dealing with a Pisces as well. But the Hangman is talking about there is this deliberate pause between the both of you, for both of you to really think about what has happened or what has occurred between the both of you. Okay, they're seeing things differently, but also you are seeing them in a different way. Like you're seeing them as someone that isn't very trustworthy, maybe, or they may make promises, but they don't keep those promises with that King of Swords reversed. Let's see. What are their next intentions? Like, what are their intentions going into the future? Ooh, the King of Wands. Okay. We do have the King of Wands. We've got the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck, the Death card as well. The King of Wands can be sometimes seen as a bit arrogant, okay? Like the King of Wands can be someone that on the outside, on the surface, they come off very, very confident, but also very cocky, very stubborn, okay? With the King of Wands, they do take a lot of action, but at the same time, they are very full of themselves, all right? So on the inside, I see them really taking a step back, really thinking things through, taking this pause serious and looking at their behavior. But on the outside, they may seem to, be very cocky and confident, as in like, well, whatever, I'm not even noticing that Sagittarius, has put their walls up. Oh, the Justice though. So something karmic is taking place, like they're receiving their karma here. And whatever that is bringing them a lot of difficulty, okay? Like with that moon also here. We've got the moon and the 10 of Wands coming through. So they're a little bit afraid of karma. Okay, they're a bit afraid of getting what they deserve. And what they deserve was probably you standing your ground and pushing them away. That's what they deserve because of what they did. The Hangman. So this is like spirit really showing them that they need to think about their behavior and take some sort of accountability here. All right, this person is starting to see that their actions have some consequences. That's what I'm seeing. And the consequence is here, you cutting them off and standing strong in your boundaries. And that's one of the consequences of the way that they've been treating you. Yeah, Knight of Cups reversed. I mean, like, they are a little bit afraid of showing up with compassion or showing up with some emotions. I see that they are quite unreliable when it comes to their emotions. So they may say one thing one day, and then the next day they become all like very arrogant and very standoffish is what I'm getting. The 10 of Wands, they have a very hard time expressing their emotions at this time, guys. They are really being put in the corner to think about their behavior, to take accountability of their actions. What is their next actions, actually? What will be the next actions after this? Oh, the 10 of Swords. And the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is like a painful ending, okay? Like, they are now in this process of trying to avoid the fact that this situation has put you in a state of walking away, and they still kind of like push that away, okay? Like, the 10 of Swords is saying that they are feeling quite, I don't know how to say it, but like they're postponing the idea that you really walked away. They still think like, okay, well, Sagittarius will kind of like bend at one point. Like, they will show their weakness at one point, but you're so showing up with a lot of strength. So in their next actions, they're going to figure out that whatever they did really caused like for a painful ending. Okay, like the 10 of Swords is betrayal. This is them understanding and realizing that the way that they have been behaving, again with the Knight of Wands, very, I'm hearing like very inappropriate. Okay, someone has acted in a very inappropriate way. And this is going to cause some sort of a painful ego death. Okay, like they're going through an ego death. And that's what the Hangman is going to be showing them. Like, it's not what you did not react the way that they assumed you would be, okay? Like, with a lot of patience, with a lot of tolerance, okay? You did not tolerate whatever they did. Yeah, wow. This is someone that's truly going to miss the amount of energy, the amount of love that you actually poured into this connection. That's what they are going to miss. The Magician and the Empress next to that 10 of Swords is showing me that they will start to notice your absence. They will start to notice what they have lost in the process of defending their ego. All right. And then we have the Page of Cups. So if they want the Empress back, they need to come forward with an apology. There is no other way. Like, the way that I'm seeing these cards, there is no other way than to give appropriately to the situation, accordingly, sorry, because the Justice is here. So they know that whatever they did, it had a consequence, period. Tell me about Sagittarius. What's Sagittarius energy towards this person? Six of Pentacles. You've been very generous. You've been very generous, very tolerating, very giving, helpful, like really, giving them a lot of advice, giving them a lot of opportunities. Okay, the Six of Pentacles is a very gracious energy, but you do also expect something back in return for all the good deeds that you've done. Six of Swords, like, and the Knight of Swords, Four of Cups. You feel like you've given everything you should have given to the situation. Like the Six of Pentacles does indicate that you do not really regret anything, but you do also know when to walk away. You do also know when to retreat yourself and move the opposite direction here. Now, the Knight of Swords and the Four of Cups does indicate that you feel quite hurt. You feel rejected by how this person has been reacting or how this person has been accusing you. Okay, the Knight of Swords is very brutal, rude energy that came towards you, and you feel like you're done tolerating the bullshit. You're done after all the good things that you've been giving to these people. I wanted to say it could be also people to this person. You feel like now is the time to move away to calmer waters. Okay, like no more chaos. You feel like the more that you distance yourself, the more that you feel their chaos coming through. You got the Six of Cups, so you still feel a sense of, you have a strong bond with them, and you will never be able to erase that. The Six of Cups is showing a lot of empathy still, but still on a distance. Like you are able to love this person on a distance without, see the Nine of Pentacles as well. Like this shows like loving someone on a distance, but also taking care of yourself, taking care of your own inner child, finding compassion for yourself rather than constantly trying to find compassion for the other person or trying to find like some sort of explanation. Or when Sagittarius is like, but I can understand their point of view, but we are the best at understanding the opposite's point of view. But that also brings us in a little bit of a trouble where we undermine ourselves, right? Like, or we allow the other person to say things that are quite offensive or painful, and we're still like, oh, but they just had like a bad day, or they have stress at work, or they're not doing so well in their health. Like we do make some sort of excuses sometimes, and this time you're just like, okay, but I can love at a distance without making excuses for them, but just choose to love myself first, right? What's the outcome for Sagittarius? Oh, the Death card. So something is definitely over here. Like the outcome is that you've learned a lesson. Okay, the Death card is absolutely like you've gone through the dark phase, and that dark phase has actually taught you to stand strong in your boundaries, to, you've shown up with a lot of mercy is what I'm hearing, very specific, like you've shown up with a lot of mercy. However, you also have learned to defend yourself and to protect your boundaries. And because of that, some situation here between them is like completely over, and it will not repeat itself again. So that cycle is over with a Death card. What more? And the Ace, I knew it. Like, look at these two aces coming through for you, Sagittarius. The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Actually, that's like, a dark phase is over and a new phase is upon you. All right, like something like where you feel a little bit more energetic, where you feel finally like, oh my God, I can finally, why am I hearing an outburst? So for some of you, you may have had like a dark outburst, but now you're just having like full passion and fire. And the Ace of Wands is showing that new connection could be coming into your life. A newfound motivation is coming into your life. A new opportunity is coming into your life. And also like newfound clarity and wisdom. So you are thinking a lot about whatever has expired, and you've come to some sort of conclusion here. And yeah. What more? Yeah, the Four of Wands, beautiful energy of happiness, joy, celebration. All right. For some of you, you may have an opportunity to move. For others of you, there is an opportunity for a real commitment coming in within the next 4 weeks, guys. So yeah, keep up this Queen of Swords type of energy. This is beautiful energy of having discernment, protecting your boundaries, and, you know, having mercy for yourself. All right, that's what I'm getting here. Advice for Sagittarius. One more. Nine of Pentacles. Focus on your own growth. Focus on your own stability, your own foundation. Okay, you have a lot of independence here. You do not need anyone to survive or to, get successful. You are receiving a lot of money. There is a lot of focus on your finances, on your wealth, on your health. So a lot of things are looking up for you, and also new energies will be attracting to your energy. Okay, like to your newfound energy. You're going through a huge transformation here, Sagittarius. So I hope that reading helped. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.